Well, we don't. Spent up and down doors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Green is out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the center. Now here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Ball kicks to Miller. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
For three. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Levine. Williams with the steal. And they're running. Ball surveying the defense. Rebound collected by Levine.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here's Levine to the basket by Charlotte. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Ball against Ball. Outside, Green. Pass to Miller. Shoots. The kick out to Williams. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up with him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Ball finds Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
For Chicago, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Williams can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball against Ball. Spins. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Chicago trailing here. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Ball sets a screen for Levine. the jam by Levine.
Yeah, this guy, when Levine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
Here's Ball. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got 5 now.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
There's Miller with the 3. And Williams throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Ball. It's good on the putback.
Well, Ball has the kind of size that will open up opportunities to rebound. A good job getting to the second chance.
There's Ball with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Ball with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is Giddey and White. Jalen Smith is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
White against Martin. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Good. Nice job down low.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Now here's Giddey following the miss by Miles Bridges. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
White, good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Man gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Giddey the pass to White. No good with the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Bridges. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And here's White. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Craig, good.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
White the pass to Horton Tucker. Oh, good on the triple. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Takes it off the glass.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
And it's White missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Man with it. Now Smith defending. Out to Bridges. For Craig. Back to man. 5 on the clock. Over Smith. Man can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Horton Tucker. Smith up top. Pass to White. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's man. Giddy defending. Here's Salon. Now Richards. Pass to man. Back to Richards. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Miles Bridges, he's been playing really well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is You've got to be kidding.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Ball dishes to Williams. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Outside, Ball. On the wing, Green. Back to Ball. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. There's Ball with the 3. Kept alive. Williams kicks to Ball. It's up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Traps in the tray.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Miller, the pass to Green. Ball against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Miller kicks to Ball. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Charlotte has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The kick out to Ball. Looking to end its cold spell. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
A shot by Williams, no good. Charlotte trailing. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ball against Ball. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Miller. Shoots the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams with a clean look. Offline with his 3. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Again, Levine missing. It's a close game here in Chicago. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Levine. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. 8 points from Brandon Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Giddey kicks to White. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for 2, Kobe White. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Here's Mann. That 3 off the mark. Outside, White for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Chicago.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is Giddey and White. Torrey Craig is out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward.
Ooh, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
He hits both from the stripe. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard. Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Pass to Salon. A three. Cans it from downtown.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Smith finds Horton Tucker. Back to Smith. Shakes him. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is on Smith. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Hornets now, trailing here by 8. And it's Ball penetrating. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GS.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Levine with it. Now Green defending. Ball from long range. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges a screen on Levine. Green drives in. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Green against Levine. Releases. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Being able to take on the contact there and still finish, that's a tough shot.
Outside, Green. Ball against Ball. Miller with a screen on Ball. Ball kicks to Miller. Tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Levine. Tipped away. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Misses the three. Hornets trail by 5. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
13 foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Outside, Levine. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
There's Ball with the 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. The drive by Ball. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Levine finds Williams. Back to Levine. Lets it go with the 3. And they'll get another chance. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Here's Ball. Stolen by Ball. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Vucevic. Now, here's Ball. Levine sets the screen for Ball from outside the arc, and the Bulls another three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Levine for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This
Nance. Grant, one thing. These teams. Have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Dyson Daniels out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Nance in at the 4.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Levine gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Okongwu a screen on ball. Here's Daniels. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game. And the free throw, no good. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Here's Bogdanovic. Chicago making their last shot, and there's the rejection.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And Paul gets it to go.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Bogdanovic focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Here's Buzelis. And he buries his first look.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Back-to-back threes here. Levine with a beautiful shot.
Here's Bogdanovic. Nice D from Levine.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Nance.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovic. There's a screen on the take. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
When Bogdanovic drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
Now, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Here's Daniels. Outside Bogdanovic. Drives to the hoop. And he lobs it up top. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Levine. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
To the inside. Daniels passes to Nance. Picked up by Okongwu. And Nance Nance with the slam.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Williams passes to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. The D's right on it.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Johnson a screen on ball. Inside. Johnson with a bucket.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Outside Levine. Vucevic finds Levine. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. 32 seconds left now in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Bogdanovich from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Outside, Williams. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Substitution on the court.
High post Young. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job.
It's all tied in Chicago. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Gideon White there to make the backcourt. Taylor Horton-Tucker is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. White with it. Watched by Wallace. From deep, Giddey. Capella with a rebound. And so Capella will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Wallace. Here's Risacher. That one falls.
Yeah, great look for Risacher. Close in, gets it done.
The Bulls trail by 3. White, the pass to Horton-Tucker. Back to White. Launches it. That one is off.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. Wallace outside. Clock at 6. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Giddey passes to White. Fires, hitting the triple. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Smart read from Giddey, just trying to involve his teammates.
Young against Craig. Young can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Smith with a screen on Young. White, the pass to Smith. The kick out to White. Now here's Giddey. And he was fouled while in the act. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for 2, Josh Giddey.
And even with the
play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, B.A., since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Lets it go from deep. Look at Young, making it look easy.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Craig with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Giddey passes to Horton Tucker. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Hunter. The finish! And he misses the fast break layup.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It makes Young really tough to corral as he has that great spatial awareness out there.
These are his first free throws of the game, and both free throws good for Young.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Right side Giddey. Pass to Smith. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Young with a nice take to the rim.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
From deep, Giddey. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Jalen Johnson. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. The Bulls trail by 3. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ball no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And Okongwu gets a 3. Okongwu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Levine. At the arc, Zach Levine.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Outside Levine. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Buzelis. There's ball with a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Bogdanovic passes to Nance. Okongwu inside, working on Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Here's Bogdanovic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal pump fake getting it done. Bogdanovic with a crafty play there.
And he makes the first.
Bogdanovic taking 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The Hawks lead by 5. Pass to Bogdanovic. Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who keeps things moving.
Atlanta foul.
A line change here for Chicago.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Horton Tucker. White on the wing. Plenty of space. Horton Tucker can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The Hawks lead by 6. Outside Young. 1:10 left in the third quarter. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Craig with it, and it's Young picking him up. White looking it over, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Young, the pass to Wallace. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Bulls ball.
The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Giddey. Wallace pulls it in. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Spins. Six to shoot. Chicago with a rebound. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Yes, it's good.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
To the paint. Here's Risacher. Up and in on the layup. Risacher's got his second basket of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
You know, that's the toughness and intensity scouts want to see from Risacher. He's got it, but he doesn't always show it yet as a rookie.
White finds Smith. And slammed it home, and the foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Picked up by Okongwu. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Williams. From outside the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Here's Daniels. He takes it in. Oh, it's blocked by Levine. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith.
Number 9.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball right side. And Okongwu with the block. Here's Daniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tons of first-step quickness from Daniels.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 6.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And Paul throws it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Daniels passes to Nance. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
2 minutes.
Back to Daniels. Nance outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's a Kungwu from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under
Many of these
NBA
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Levine converts despite the D.
You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Levine. Outside Johnson. Ball against Bogdanovic. Here's Johnson. Here's a Kungwu. Tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Daniels. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Levine. It's deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
They get it back. Levine finds Williams. Williams with the screen. Here's Levine for 3. Doesn't go for him. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. Well, Greg, matchup. Features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich out there with Daniels. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Now here's Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Miller. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here is Miller. Here's the three. Okongwu grabs the board. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at the conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Okongwu with a screen on ball. Three-pointer, Daniels drains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Williams. Daniels, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Ball with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. He has 6.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. 4-on-3 break. And the wide-open shot from Green. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Williams with the block. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now, here's Okongwu. Bogdanovich with a screen on Ball. Johnson. They need this, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Johnson with it, covered by Miller. And Okongwu slams it in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Nance. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Outside, Ball. The long distance three is buried. Ball's got 11 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Here's Miller. And they get it back. Williams kicks to Williams. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in. He's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Daniels with it. Williams picks him up. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Hornets ball. There's Miller with the three. That shot no good. It's stolen by Green. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Atlanta. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high-percentage looks.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Trae Young is out there with Wallace. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. On its way from Young for 2, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs. You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Trae Young, and the shot is good. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Young way outside from beyond the arc, and then some. 3. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Fires for three. Another three for Atlanta.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Bridges passes to Man. Over Young. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Man. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Bridges with the board. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Capella finds Wallace. The Hawks again can't hit. Hornets trail by 5. Launches a 3. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Basket good.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Bridges inside. Here's Man, defended by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back, and that one is stuffed right through.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Hornets, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Bridges misses. Young outside. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his height.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with us. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Green is out there with Williams, and it's Williams at center. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Johnson dishes to Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Green. Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
There's Ball with the 3, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
Guys, because he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Hands a screen on Green. Floats one. Nance, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Miller against Johnson. Out to Miller for the tie. Atlanta with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Okongwu. Daniels with it. He has 7. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu a screen. Here's Bogdanovich. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin's looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Daniels, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Ball kicks to Williams. Ball against Johnson. They get the rebound. Williams passes to Williams. Here's Miller. Goes back up. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Ball no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Nance. And he can't bank that one in. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's Green with the jam.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Mark Williams. Bridges comes in for Williams. Martin's checked in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Young, good.
Trey Young.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Martin finds Green. On the wing, Mann. Green with a screen on Young. Here's Mann. Got a hand on it. They kick it out to Green. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now, Mann. 5 points in the game. Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Young looking around. Here's Rizachet. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. DeAndre Hunter out there with Ricochet. And it's Young, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Wallace in at the 2 guard. Here's Man. Pass to Richards. Bridges outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And there it is for him.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Now here is Martin. Launches it. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here are the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. Clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. Okongwu grabs the board. And the Hawks with possession here. Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. Johnson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's the floater, and the shot goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now, here's Miller. There's Ball with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Nance kicks to Bogdanovich. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Hawks. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. There's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Okongwu.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Daniels with it, guarded by Green. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his 1st foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson with it. They set the screen. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Green. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Bogdanovich.
Calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ball. It's stolen by Nance. Bogdanovich looking around. Driving in. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
The Hawks leading by 3. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Bogdanovich has got 11 in the second half. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .102 left to play here in the fourth. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 59 seconds left in the game. Ball finds Green. Looking to end the run. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
There's a good screen. Pass to Daniel. It's stolen by Green. Bridges passes to Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Dyson Daniels. 5th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. Ball hits them both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Daniel. And that's an intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Outside Green. This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him, and it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. Pass to Levine. The three-pointer off the mark. Ball against ball. Miller outside. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Pass to ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Ball finds Levine. Back to ball. And he buries his first look.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. If they built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And stolen by Williams. Here he goes. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Miller. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams with it. Green picks him up. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Williams.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Williams. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He's been working with his assistant coaches trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here's Green from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
How about the confidence that LaVine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Williams has got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ball, a screen on Green. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Miller finds Williams. Williams on the wing. Here's Miller. 1:27 left in the first quarter here.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. The shot by Buzelis is no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Charlotte's shooting their first free throw of the contest.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Levine. After the basket by Charlotte. Lets a floater go. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Williams against Ball. Outside, Williams. Back to Ball. Williams with the screen. Unloads. And another basket for Charlotte.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried-and-true pick and roll to create an opening.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got his second basket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And here's Ball. He's got 7. They set the pick. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. There's Ball with a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
They've got Trey Mann, Nick Richards out there with Miles Bridges. And then there's Cody Martin, and it's Salon in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Knocks it down from distance.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Here's Salon. And the Hornets, another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's White. Pass to Giddey. Lots of room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Salon. He's scoreless. Martin outside. Man with it. Now guarded by White. Just 3 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Offensive rebound. Martin. Pass to Richards. Richards with a screen. Here's Mann. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And here are the Hornets now. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Mann. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 6. Pass to White. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's Mann. 6 points for him. Pass to Salon. Richards with a screen. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. 3-pointer off the mark. And they'll get another chance. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
White on the wing. 4-3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Man misses. And it's the Bulls' ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Giddey passes to Smith. Back to Giddey. The 3. Drops in the 3. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's man. 1:24 left in the second period.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's White. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. Smith's got his first basket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the wing, right side. Richards with a screen. Here's Salon. Drills it from deep. Salon, he's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Giddey passes to Smith. Outside Giddey. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Salon. We've got 13 seconds left in the second period. Martin, the pass to Richards. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
It's a tie game in Charlotte. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
31, the Chicago team. 31. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Venom half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him, and it's Buzelis in at the 3. Green finds Ball. Williams against Williams. Miller on the wing. He's got 5. Kept alive. The kick out to Williams. Ball way outside. Chicago with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Levine. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Ball no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Ball into the lane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Brandon Miller.
Outstanding drive from Ball, not backing down from the contact either.
And so Ball nails both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Down low. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Levine. Give him 8. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
Ball left side. Corner shot. And he hits the jumper. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Melo knocking down a three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Outside Levine. It's stolen by Green. Now the Hornets moving it up. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Levine. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Ball. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. Williams is screen on Ball. And that one's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Looking to end the run. Williams grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. So both teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Right side White. Pass to Craig. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Salon. He's guarded by White. Now Ball. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. Giddey passes to Craig. Misses off the right iron.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Man. He has 6. Richards with a screen. Man with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Bridges down low. Craig's there. Bridges misses. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White for 3. Knocked away. Smith outside to snap the cold streak. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got his second basket of the night. On the wing man, Giddey defends. Outside man. Bridges outside. They set the pick. The 3 is up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornet. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Nick Richards out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Salon in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside White. And the the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges passes to Richards. He goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's White. Now Horton Tucker. Outside Giddey. Craig with a screen. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Hornets lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Giddey. And the shot goes in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
On the wing man, Giddey defends. Man, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Martin. Bridges, a screen on White. Oh, there's the alley.
Bridges for 2.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Outside White. Off the mark there with a 3. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Man. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat that I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Man. Pass to Bridges. Back to Man. Bridges with it. Three-pointer. Oh, great D that time from Craig. It's Giddey on the wing. The 3 is up. A rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Hornets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. On defense, the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Green. And the 3-pointer goes. Green's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Up top, Levine. Again, the Bulls score.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Charlotte leading by 6. Ball surveys the floor. Miller outside. Buzelis grabs the board. Takes a 3. And Charlotte another 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off them. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hornets.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. On the wing, Levine. And stolen by Green. Williams passes to Bridges. And stolen by Williams. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Over to the wing. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appear.
It's an NBA afternoon game here. We've got some great guards going ahead. ahead in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Buzelis in at the 3 slot. Ripped away. Pass to Bogdanovic from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Ball kicks to Levine. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Johnson after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. Back to Okongwu. Over Levine. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Buzelis with the ball. Johnson's there. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Vucevic missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Chicago has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Nance. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
One of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Levine. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Johnson. Levine wide open. Here's Buzelis. Williams passes to Levine. Into the lane. And he hammers that one right down. Into the face of Jalen Johnson.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
In. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Outside Williams. Back to Levine. Outside Williams. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Daniels dishes to Okongwu. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Johnson. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Three-pointer, Daniels bangs home the trifecta. Daniels has got 5 points so far.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, going over the top, Levine putting his hops on display.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Levine. Okongwu with the screen for Nance. Pulls up, and that one goes long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Vucevic a screen on Bogdanovic. Ball surveying the defense. 6 on the shot clock. Levine finds Williams. Back to Levine for the 3. That shot, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Tie game in Atlanta. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. The guard set is Giddey and White. Torrey Craig is out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Here's Hunter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
And the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Here's Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coaches. Challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Shooting for Chicago, Josh Giddey, taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Now Horton Tucker. Still yet to score. Here's White, and he drives in. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Pass to Hunter. And here's Wallace. White covering. Here's Rizashea. Good on the triple. Rizashea's got his first 3 points of the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
A nice shot by Young.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
And stolen by Hunter. Wallace against White. Wallace kicks to Young. Hunter, the pass to Young. Hunter with a screen on Giddey. Young with no one around. No good from outside. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Craig against Young. Tries again. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Over to the left wing. Craig kicks to Smith. White against Capella. White the pass to Craig. The three-pointer no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. The Bulls leading by 3.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. And if he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Young drives in. Here's Wallace. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
I do so enjoy watching the bounce pass executed that perfectly.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 1. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
We've got Daniels. Jalen Johnson is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. The Hawks trailing. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. Johnson in the corner. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Ball against Bogdanovich. Can't get it to fall.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Levine, here we go. Doesn't go for him. And here's Atlanta. Down low. Here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
Ball dishes to Levine. To the wing on the left. Buzelis with the ball. Johnson's there. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Left side, Nance. Here is Daniels, headed by Levine. Daniels passes to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Chicago leading. Levine for three. It's good from long range. Levine's got his third basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Levine. Kicks it out to Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assist from Dyson.
Right side, Ball. Here's Levine. The kick out to Williams. They set the pick. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Another three for Atlanta.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Chicago making some changes. Here's Hunter. Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Now Wallace. Back to Hunter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Young, and he makes good on the layup. Young's got 7 points.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Getting one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Giddey. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
This one for 3. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. The guard set is Giddey and White. Jalen Smith is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bulls checked in. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. Levine up top. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Buzelis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trailing. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Levine. Here we go. One-on-one. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
And so Levine nails both of them. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. And that'll be his third foul so far. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And he gets the bucket. Levine's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
And Nance kicks to Daniels. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Ball. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
15 seconds.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Johnson dishes to Nance. Stolen by Ball.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. And there's the drive. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Levine feeling it out a bit. Good on the bucket. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Johnson, that's for 2. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Levine. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 8. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Hands against Williams. Now here's Vucevic. The kick out to Williams. Levine for 3. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls ball.
.102 left in the 4th quarter. On the clock. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. And then Levine with the jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Nance outside. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's off. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Afraid this. Slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Josh Green, and it's Williams in at the center position. And Nance with the slam!
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
The three from Ball. The rebound by Atlanta.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Nance. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
This early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ball passes to Miller. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Down low. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Nance. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Connects from downtown.
Sneaking out to the corner. Can't lose LaMelo. He'll make you pay if you do.
Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Now here's Miller. Green with a screen on Johnson. Miller, the pass to Williams. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From behind the arc. Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's a Kongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Daniels. Williams defending. From deep, Johnson. First shot won't go. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Daniels, Green covering, and Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On the wing, Daniels, Green covering. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Outside Johnson. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Daniels. To the inside. And stolen by Green. Here's the break. Here's Miller. Oh, Drew. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for 2. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good for Miller. And he sinks the second. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Here's Daniels. 6 points for him. And Nance with the slam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Williams' shot is good.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Nance. Here's Okongwu. All sorts of time. And again, it's Atlanta.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
It's stolen by Okongwu. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Bogdanovich from long range hits a three-pointer.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
Johnson inside, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge too. Don't discount that.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Trey Mann out there with Cody Martin. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Salon in at the small forward position.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Bridges. Off target at the rim. The Hawks lead by 11. There's Young with the three. That shot off the mark. Here's Salon. Wallace pulls it in. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They grabbed their own miss. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. There's Young with the three. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready. If your number's called.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Pass to Richards. And here's Martin. Back to Richards. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Man, the pass to Richards. Back to Man. From the arc. Capella with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Young from long range. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range three.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Charlotte. Here's Miller. 5 points in the game. They need this. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Miller's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. And the Hornets, another three.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Johnson. And Williams over to help. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels. Nance, the pass to Daniels. Clock at 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mark Williams.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Just great positioning to get the rebound. They get it back up.
Williams up top. Williams with the screen. Here's Ball. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Hawks lead by 15. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Green. And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
Shot is good by Nance.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
He rifled that one in from distance. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Oh, deflected. Ball with a steal. Here's Miller. Flushes it down to finish the break.
We tend to focus on what LaMelo Ball gives you offensively, but he's disruptive defensively, too.
Out to the right wing. Back to Daniels. Left side, Bogdanovich. The kick out to Nance. Another 3 for Atlanta. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And so it's Atlanta. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Center court. And get ready for the Van Half-Court Shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what Larry Nance has done in this game.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
They've got Larry Nance. Bogdanovich is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Ball outside. Throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. Man, they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
Plays. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Nance for 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Now Bogdanovich. He's got 12. Nance outside. Here's Daniels. Offensive rebound. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team first.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Nance finds Johnson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Daniels. And he converts the layup. Daniels has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. There's Young with the three. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets trail by 19. Lets the three fly. Hunter with the rebound. And Atlanta shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Young, and he drives in. Count it. Good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Hunter can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Bridges. Martin outside. Fires for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Wallace outside. Going inside. Cuts off the pass. Man, the pass to Richards. And he makes it.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Young against Martin. Young with the bucket. He's got 9.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He got it up. He can't hit that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hornets trail by 16. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Green out there with Williams. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Charlotte making a change here. Bridges is checked in. On defense, the Hawks. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Counted from distance. And the Hawks lead by 16.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's the lob. It's stolen by Green. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
Charlotte ball.
Here's Miller. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
In transition. Here's Ball. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Miller. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Bridges against Okongwu. Pass to Nance. That three's off the mark. Hornets trail by 12. And here's the fast break. Here's Miller. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Johnson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
The ball's knocked loose. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. Gets the three ball to go. Nance has got 20 points.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times. Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ball. Outside, Green. Williams a screen on Nance. Ball. And another basket for Charlotte.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Okongwu against Ball. Back to Daniels. Here's the three. They get it again. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on both. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Okongwu, pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. Stolen by Miller. It's stolen by Nance. Outside Johnson. Back to Nance. Ball with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. The finish! And Ball throws it down.
Ball showing off those two-way skills, getting it done on both ends.
The kick out to Nance. Back to Bogdanovich. Pulls up, high post. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Ball. The three. Ooh, it's stolen away. Johnson against Bridges. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Williams grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Miller. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within three!
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
5 on the clock. Stolen by Miller. Ball outside to take the lead. He's off on that one. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 2-point game.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball finds Bridges. Oh, stolen by Nance. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...